Hello, welcome to another One Mind meditation. While we're waiting for whoever else wants to join us today, settle yourself down, find a nice and easy spot to sit or lie down in. Start some deep and slow belly breathing, getting yourself ready to float away on a journey with us today. Good morning, Estelle. Good morning, Marcella. Very, very good morning to both of you. Hope you've had a great night's sleep and that you're ready for a new day. I thought I'd share a quote or two on meditation with you this morning. Hey, Anthony, a very good morning to you, dude. Ursula, good morning. Great to see all of you. Something I read just a few moments ago, and I've it's a way I think about meditation, but I've never heard it said this way, is learn to slow down, get lost intentionally. Learn to slow down, get lost intentionally. And I think that's such a nice description of what meditation can be, getting lost intentionally. Get another one for you. Suffering is due to our disconnection with our inner soul. Suffering is due to our disconnection with our inner soul, and meditation is establishing that connection. Meditation is establishing our connection with our inner soul, and when we are firmly connected to that inner space, that inner world, our soul, then there is no suffering. Ezrela, good morning. Very, very good to see you. I think that is a really, really good explanation of what meditation is. Re-establishing your connection with your soul. Sipukazi, good morning. Good to see you this beautiful morning. The last week or so has been a bit more chilly again in this part of the world, and I'm really enjoying it, really loving it, because we've got summer on the way. It feels to me like it's going to be like the last couple of years, hotter and hotter than ever before. So if we are still having this bit of a break, still having this cold spell, I'm all for it. For today's meditation, we're going to have a really fun journey. And if you're from South Africa, you know what UBUNTU means. UBUNTU means I am because we are. I only reach my potential when you reach your potential. And that's the theme of today's meditation. But it's going to be a fun journey. So I want you to be ready to come along on this journey and have some fun. Be like a kid, be like a child, and just jump into this journey this morning. Melanie, a very good morning to you. Good to see you. So as we get ready to dive into today's meditation, prepare yourself for a bit of fun. Having a bit of fun. We'll use the same 4 steps that we always use. But place yourself in a bit of a silly mood. The journey is a slightly silly journey this morning, but you'll obviously totally get it by the end of today's journey. So if you're ready for this, I'll take my last sip of coffee. Prepare yourself to be like a child, to be like a kid. Be ready for a bit of fun. Have a silly journey with me this morning. And if you're all good to go, you can close your eyes, put that sleeping mask on, dim the lights, ready to float away on today's journey together. Let's take the first deep breath in and release. Deep breath in and release. Deep inhale and release. Deep breath in and release. One more together breath. Deep breath in and release. Continue the same breathing pattern on your own time by inhaling deeply into that balloon in your belly, and as you do, stretch your spine a little bit taller, lift your head just a little bit higher, so that on your exhale you can slump down, soften your spine, slump your shoulders, drop your head. Every exhale is like a sigh of relief. And the louder you can sigh, the better. Every sigh of relief is a universal symbol of surrender. And surrender always means stepping into presence. For today's really fun journey, being a little bit more like children, we're coming together at a school, all of us together at a school. Imagine a school full of all of us, while you continue to breathe in and upwards and out and downwards. Continue creating the picture of many of us, hundreds of us, maybe 1,000 of us, coming together in a school hall. kids ready to have a bit of fun. But we are our current age, the same age as today. We're adults in this moment. But being in the school hall together, in a big school, we're dressed like kids. So just for fun, imagine you, the age you are today, but dressed somehow as a kid. All of us coming together in a big school hall, milling about, ready for a bit of fun. Every exhale, making you more present. And in this present moment, we're going to have a fun journey together. We'll take the last few breaths of this phase, and with every exhale, help our bodies adjust, stretch, settle down. Take your next deep breath in. And as you exhale, drop your head forward. Roll out the neck muscles in big half circles to the left and to the right. As we're stretching out, imagine in our journey today of having a bit of fun, that the school hall is surrounded by 10 doors. Behind each door, a classroom. Take your next deep breath in. And as you release, roll your shoulders forward. Big, slow circles. Loosening up your shoulders, helping the muscles in your shoulders and upper back to let go of whatever tension that might be holding there. Next, deep breath in. And as you release, rolling your shoulders backwards in big circles. Next, a deep breath in. And as you release, focus on your spine. Swaying your spine left and right. Focusing on curving your spine into an S from your head down to your tailbone. Finding the spaces that put up resistance, that feel a little bit more stiff. And leaning into into those edges. Taking one more deep breath in. And as you release, stretch or move or adjust any part of your body that still needs some help settling down. If there are 1,000 of us milling around this big school hall, and if there are 10 doors, that means 100 of us in each classroom. As we move out of the hall to a door, taking our space in a classroom, the hall becomes empty. There are 10 doors, and behind each door, 100 of us, with now an empty hall, but full classrooms. This is where we'll start the second part of today's meditation. With every inhale, there'll be a short breath hold, holding the air inside for as long as you feel comfortable, followed by a long, slow exhale. We'll take the first few breaths together. Take a deep breath in. And hold. And release. Deep breath in and hold. And release. Deep breath in and hold. Release. One more together breath. Deep breath in and hold. And release. You can continue the same breathing pattern on your own time. Inhaling slowly in through your nose, following the air inside down your throat, feeling the breath enter in through your lungs. And as you fill up that balloon inside your belly, find yourself slipping inside that space. As you hold the air inside, you're giving yourself the opportunity to spend some time inside. Hold your breath for as long as it feels comfortable, followed by a long, very slow exhale. For the next part of this journey, you're a kid, ready to have just a bit of fun and experience all of this fun in that space inside of you. Taking a deep breath, diving deep inside, and try and make this journey as much of an internal journey as you can. With your next big breath as you dive down deep inside, see yourself in a classroom with 100 of us at the desks, ready to find out what happens next. This classroom is controlled by your favorite teacher from school. Your favorite teacher is in control of what happens next in this classroom. Your next deep breath, dive down inside and experience that for a few moments. Take your next deep breath. With your next big breath as you dive down deep inside. The next step of today's journey is your favorite teacher from school hands you a balloon. You have to inflate this balloon. So as you do your next big breath hold, watch yourself inflate the balloon in a class full of the rest of us also doing the same. Take your next big breath. What color is your balloon? Next, your favorite teacher from school hands you a marker, a magic marker. What color is your magic marker? With your next big breath, as you dive down inside, watch as you write your name on your balloon. Take your next big breath. We're sitting in a classroom with 100 people holding 100 balloons. One by one, your favorite teacher takes one balloon at a time, opens the classroom door, pushes out the balloon, closes the door behind, takes the next balloon, does the same, takes the next balloon, does the same. One by one, 100 balloons, and the same thing's happening with all 10 of the doors around the hall. Through every doorway, one balloon after the other gets shoved into the hall. With your next big breath, watch this picture as the classrooms become empty of balloons and the hallway become full with 1,000 balloons. Take your next deep breath. sitting in a classroom with 100 of us, now devoid of balloons. Just for a moment, imagine the energy of fun and silliness, sitting and waiting to hear what's next. What do we do next? For a moment, immerse yourself into that feeling of fun and silliness. Take your next big breath. Time for the next instructions come. Your favorite teacher tells you what's going to happen. The door will be opened at a count of 3, at which time you are required to run out of the classroom into the hall filled with balloons and find your balloon with your name on it. Just imagine for a moment the silliness of this. As the balloons, one by one, have been pushed out the door, it's been pushing the balloons further and deeper into the hall. As the first of us run out the door, we'll hit the balloons and create even more chaos. Just imagine the silliness of trying to find your balloon with your name among 1,000 others. But it's worth it for the fun anyway. For the next few breaths, the last few breaths of this phase, just imagine with every deep breath, deep dive down inside, the ensuing chaos. 1,000 of us running through a hall, trying to find the balloon with our own name on it. Let's take the next deep breath in and hold. And release. Next deep breath in. And hold. And release. We get called to attention, and finally we quiet down asked to leave the balloons even if you did find yours, which probably didn't happen. But leave the balloons in the hall and go back to the classroom and await further instructions. As we take our last deep breath in, and hold. And as you release, you find yourself back in the classroom without balloons, waiting for the next instruction. And in the meditation, no more breath holding, no more attention in your breathing. Just waiting to hear what's next in the story. Your favorite teacher tells you that the next time the door opens, you can still rush out as fast as you want, but this time, when you get your hands on a balloon, any balloon, maybe you can get 2 balloons, one in each hand. Look at the name on the balloon and start trying to find the owner of the balloon. Start searching, calling, finding who is the person with this name. And once you find them, hand them the balloon. For the next few moments, after the doors open, it starts with as much chaos. As you grab a hold of a balloon, start calling out name, finding the owner of the balloon. But finding the owner of the balloon by calling this person's name does end up being easier than trying to find your own name on a balloon by searching through a milling crowd. Slowly, as 100 people have found their balloons, only 900 names are being called. As 300 people have found their balloons, only 700 names are being called. As half of us have found our balloons, only half the names are being called. As 900 of us have found our balloons, only 100 names are being called. It becomes quieter. The closer we come to everybody finding their balloons. Being on your own, searching for your own name through 1,000 balloons. or having someone help you find your name and bring your balloon to you. This is a beautiful exercise in Ubuntu. I am because we are. I can find my balloon so much faster if you will help me while I help you. I reach my potential only if you also reach yours. Love really is self-love, and self-love really just is love. Just imagine for a moment that we all can really do better for ourselves when we really show up for each other. The chain really is only as strong as its weakest link. But together we fix, reinforce all of the weak links, being a stronger chain together. Thank you for joining me in a silly little story today. And thank you for helping me find my balloon. We'll get into the last 5 breaths of today's meditation. With every exhale, I'll say my thank you, and I invite you to say yours. Let's take a deep breath in. Thank you for this beautiful group of people, all helping each other find their balloons. Deep breath in. Thank you for learning the spirit of Ubuntu. I am because we are. Next, deep breath in. Thank you for being connected to such a beautiful group of human beings. Another deep breath in. Thank you for learning together that we're going to do better in this world by showing up for each other. One more together breath. Deep breath in. And thank you to everybody joining me for a silly little journey today. I hope you had fun. I certainly did. I hope you carry the spirit of Ubuntu with you the rest of today. And when we try to, it becomes easier to see how we really can show up for each other while still doing what we need to do for us, we can absolutely be of service to one another as well. Hope you have a beautiful day. Lots and lots and lots of love to all you guys, and I'll see you back here again tomorrow. Ciao, ciao.